Coming to you straight from his parents' basement. That's right, folks. I'm not just saying that because of the name of the podcast. He really is coming straight to you from his parents' basement. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fat Irish Nerd Podcast. I'm your host, Keith Patrick. With me, as always, we've got Curice.
Hello.
We got Jorge El Grande over here.
Hi.
And we got the Boots.
I am Boots.
Nice.
I am the Boots.
Yeah. No, he's the Boots.
I am the Boots.
All right. Anyway, we're here live at the First Baptist Church for Batman Day. Yay!
Settle down.
What?
Settle down, all y'all.
It's not only just Batman Day, it's the 80th anniversary of Batman this year. So we thought we'd...
Sorry.
Oh, what?
Nothing.
Okay, so we thought we'd do something special. We're here at the church. We just got done showing the 89 Batman with Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and then now the live podcast. We had cake and popcorn and stuff. If you weren't able to make it, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. People have lives, I understand.
No, shame on you.
Okay. But it was a good time. We have some of our memorabilia up there. We're going to sit here and talk about Batman for a little bit, and then we'll have some trivia for some prizes and stuff. So also shame on you for not coming because you had a chance at prizes. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Wait, am I kidding?
I don't know.
No,
You're not kidding.
Anyway, no. But no, thanks to everybody coming out. Thanks to Ruby for decorating the cakes. They looked amazing. Also, shout out to Shayla Johnson for designing the wonderful posters that we had posted up. They turned out great, better than anything I had imagined.
And thank you to Olson's for
supplying
for much assistance
with the cakes, supplying
Yep.
the cakes and the frosting and all that good stuff. So, so Batman, yeah.
I approve.
Yeah,
I approve.
Boots approved.
Good. It's a good thing.
Kid tested, Boots approved.
That's a lofty statement.
Batman was created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger back in 1939. Of course, for the longest time, Bob Kane was the only one credited with it. There was a huge battle for Bill Finger to get credit. He was kind of like the unsung hero. He came up with a lot of the Batman universe, Joker and all that stuff. There's even a documentary on how everything that Bill Finger had to go through in order to get credit. So, but he finally gets the credit he deserves, and so Batman first appeared in Detective Comics number 27 in 1939. Then he got his own comic a year later in 1940. Monikers that they call Batman by are Cape Crusader, Dark Knight, and the World's Greatest Detective. Started to lose popularity in the 60s a little bit, which is why the 66 TV series was able to happen.
Okay.
They gave the rights to, was it NBC, Fox? It was like a thing back then.
20th century.
Yeah. And so they were able to do the TV series, which was more of a campy style with Adam West and Burt Ward, Cesar Romero, Julie Newmar, and gained popularity again. You know, the campiness was great. You know,
Yeah, and made Adam West a heartthrob at that time. I mean,
Exactly.
everybody was going after Adam West. So.
Yeah, even Burt Ward too.
Yeah.
I love the show. Like,
He's no George Clooney.
George Clooney was the best. You
Sorry, I'm
can't
playing
take
to
that
the
away.
audience. Just leave me alone.
Anyway,
Do you have something against George Clooney?
as Batman, yes. As an actor, no.
Great first name.
Like ER.
Oh, I see where this is
Hey,
going.
he was actually really good in ER.
ER was great.
ER was
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, he was even especially great in Facts of Life. Yeah,
That's going way back.
Deep
Gotta
cuts.
laugh.
I know.
Attack of the Killer
Getting-
Tomatoes too.
Yeah, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes too. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That was his first, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
so.
That's where you got to start. But we're not talking about George Clooney. We're talking about Batman.
Yep.
Who happened to be Batman. So
Yeah.
All right.
By default.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying.
Fair enough.
George Clooney.
But in '86, Batman took more of a darker turn. There was more of a revamp with the character with Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. It was a 4-issue series, right, Boots?
Which one?
First Dark Knight Returns?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
True.
Yes. All right. So before that, they still kind of stuck with the campiness detective style of Batman, but then they turned a little darker with Frank Miller in '86.
Yeah, and that completely revitalized and
Mhm.
and brought new people into appreciation for the character and the stories that could be told with
Yeah.
him. So
I mean, even Kevin Smith credits that to him getting back into comics because he had dropped off. He said when he was in high school, and a friend of his told him about Dark Knight Returns, and he's like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And then,
Wow, I'm going to learn a lot about Batman, aren't I?
yeah, I mean,
Kinda.
that's the whole
the
point
point.
is to educate.
Okay. that's
Is
cool.
it? I thought it was to be funny. And
Well, that too. I mean, but we're here to celebrate Batman, 80 years of it.
You be quiet. You're supposed to be handsome and shut up.
I'm supposed to be what?
Nothing?
I
What?
don't know.
handsy.
Hands-
No, not
Handsy and
not
shut
handsy.
up.
Hands above the
Hands
table.
and-
And then in '89, the Batman movie came out with Michael Keaton, which everybody at the time was like, Michael Keaton is Batman. He's Mr. Mom. But then turned out to be the greatest Batman ever. Ever.
Yes, ever.
I don't disagree. Honestly, well, I remember that's my time frame.
Yeah, that's
I got
true.
out of high school, and then like 9 months later, I watched Batman in Canada.
Right. Yeah, you're old enough to remember.
Yeah, I'm
got
old
it.
enough to remember.
Because you were like
Respect your elders.
Because you were like, what, 7 when Batman first came out in the comics back in 1939?
Weren't you just getting your license?
6. No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing, sorry. Thank you, by the way. Yes.
But then Batman's gone on to be,
I rode a dinosaur down to the store to get the comic.
like you said, The Dark Knight and then the movie in '89 really breathed new life into Batman, and he's just been on to be a part of several movies, several different Batmans to play, or actors to play Batman, several cartoon series with the first animated series in '92,
then
Batman
one-
Beyond, Batman Brave and the Bold,
The Batman.
The Batman, Shadow of the Bat, plus all the Arkham games, which are brilliant games, so much fun to play. And he's just I mean, what would you guys say is like the one thing about Batman that makes him so appealing to everybody?
It's chin.
The chin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the chin.
definitely a chin.
Pursy lips.
The eyeshadow.
The
really brings it down.
Yeah.
I mean,
He pulled off the goth look. I don't know.
I think for me, it's the balance of duality between
mhm.
between the billionaire persona and who he truly is.
Yeah.
Is Batman.
Fine,
Right.
if you want to get technical.
I mean, if I want to get deep in there, yeah.
Yeah, but that's interesting that you bring it up because a lot of people think that the true persona is Bruce Wayne and that Batman's the alter ego, just his mask that he puts on. But a lot of people don't understand is that that's truly who Bruce Wayne is.
Batman.
At his core
Yeah.
is going out there and
He gets into character when he takes the cowl off.
right, exactly, fighting injustice and stuff like that. Just a quick short origin of Batman, which everybody who knows about Batman knows his origin, but his parents were killed in an alley in front of him when he was just a child, and that led to him wanting to fight injustice and
Yep.
seek vengeance, and
it kind of, his origin of the training kind of varies from one incarnation of it to another. But at some point he did leave and get the training that he needed, and the dark arts and all that.
yeah. Which I
Yeah,
mean,
like from Harry Potter, like learning the dark arts and.
Yes, you're a wizard, Batman.
We got a couple comments online. Jason Maltese says Keaton forever.
Mhm.
Yep.
David Anderson says this podcast was fun. FBC.
First Baptist Church. That's the pastor right there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
And says glad to host. Oh, that's you. Hey, that's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the problem with technology. We can
I know.
talk with people while they're in the room.
It's crazy.
Well, I text my wife and she's like in the same room.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's-
Back in my day.
But that was one thing too, where he said he had to go off and learn the dark arts and how to fight and all that stuff. There's been several ways that the story's been told. Like one instance shows that Alfred was like a former British Marine or SS agent, and he taught Bruce everything. Whereas in others, Alfred's kind of feeble, older man, stuff like that. So. So interesting, just the different artists and writers and their takes on the character and everything, which brings me to one of the things I want to talk about. What I know, Chris, you probably haven't read too many Batman comics, but you can use the movies or whatever, or cartoons, whatever to pull from.
Okay.
But I mean,
No pressure.
but what would you guys say is like your favorite Batman story? Like,
Oh, the one where he beats up bad guys in a night suit.
Wow.
wow, that's
Way to specify.
that's
With lightsabers?
Yeah, where he's
Nailed
running
it.
around, he's casting Expecto Patronum with his red lightsaber, and he's
you're crossing your streams
Crossing,
there,
yeah.
buddy.
You just did it too.
Yeah.
Mixing your metaphors.
I know.
Okay.
well. I mean, if we're gonna throw that out there, I'm gonna start. I love the Justice League animated series.
Oh, okay, yeah, yep.
How
Okay.
he's portrayed in that is really fun. And it's totally awesome how he interacts with the other Leaguey Weegies or whatever they call themselves, and yeah, that's right.
Right on. Okay. George, what would you say is your favorite Batman story?
I don't know. I mean,
We're
actually,
getting-
it had to be from the comics. I actually wrote
Okay.
it down.
Okay.
There was two of them, but the one was the first one was I like the stories when Superman dresses up as Batman, and one of them was that Batman Superman number 30. I wrote them down because I wanted to make sure I got this right. But yeah, it was the one where basically Lobo had ejected him into space.
Oh, wow, Lobo. Nice.
Yeah. So ejected him into space, Batman into space, and then took his body to whatever, but it was actually Superman, and he survived and whatever. So, and there was, I guess, the world's finest comics in 1972 had one, issue number 211, where he dressed up as Batman and said that Batman was going to fight this guy for the world or whatever to win this fight. And he said, "Oh, it's just Batman. He's human, whatever." But it was actually Kal-El or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, those I don't
Interesting.
know. I don't know why, but it's because I always go back to Superman when it comes to Batman.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I find it funny that your favorite Batman story also involves Superman.
Funny, but predictable.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just saying.
But yeah, for those of you that don't know, George is a huge Superman fan.
I think literally.
I mean, of course,
everybody.
for those here, you had to represent. For those of you sitting here, you can see on the back of his laptop, there's a Superman symbol.
No.
But he also appreciates Batman as well. So
We're getting some comments online.
yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Jesse Smith, who watches all of our lives and comments, we appreciate it, says Nightfall, which is good.
Yeah.
That's where Batman gets his bat broken by Bane. Dead Man's Land, which
I don't know
I've
that
never
one.
read that one.
That No Man's Land.
No Man's Land?
No Man's
Maybe
Land.
that's what he's...
That took place after Cataclysm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Court of Owls, which I would have to say is probably one of my personal
I have
favorites.
not read that.
You know, I really liked the Court of Consonants as well.
Oh,
Oh, I like his last one.
yeah, The Bat Who Laughs. That's a good one, too. That's a more current run. That's where... that's deep. That's like... The Bat Who Laughs is a Batman from a different, darker Earth. There was this whole event called the Metal, and all these dark universes were bleeding through into the normal one, and there was darker representations of every superhero, like Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Green Lantern, and then there was even a Batman who looked like the Joker almost. Mm-hmm. So you were thinking it was the Joker, but it's not. It was a Batman who, in the darker universe, killed the Joker, and when he died, the Joker gas came out of the Joker and infected Batman and turned him into this darker Batman.
That's terrifying.
How does
And-
the gas come out of the Joker?
He, I don't know. Maybe he had it on a dead man's switch.
He had some red beans and rice, I believe.
Yeah. So Boots, what would you say is your favorite Batman story?
Wow.
I know it's a lot to
There's
pick
so
from.
many.
Again, pick your favorite child.
I'm gonna have to pick my 5 runner-ups.
Okay.
Well, I really appreciated the Batman Venom
Mm-hmm.
storyline. It was Batman went off and he was trying to save this little girl, and he wasn't strong enough to save her,
Okay.
and so that put him kind of in a funk, a depression, and he got on these pills, which were actually the venom that Bane uses,
Right. Yeah.
and so it just compounds from there. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on. I'm gonna have to go with Jesse, and yeah, he just put one: Batman versus Predator.
Yeah,
Which
that
was-
was my.
I'm a little sad that you didn't pick that one.
What about that YouTube video? The one, the one where
Dead
Batman
End.
took on
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
no, the one where he
Batman.
took on Predator and Aliens.
Batman Dead End.
Oh, Dead End, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandy Cholera.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
fan-made film, which was amazing. If you haven't seen
Does
it,
that count?
yeah, that
Okay.
counts. It's a Batman. To me, it counts. It's all
It's not a-
Batman.
It's not movie. Or
It's a short.
Yeah, but I thought we were talking comics.
Well, we could. I
that
said
my
to him we
favorite
could
was
include
the
movies
animated.
and stuff.
I'm a little behind.
I would have to say my favorite is Court of Owls, just
Yeah.
because that introduced something completely new and different, but in a way said it was always there.
Mhm.
You know, it was always a part of the history. It said that there was a secret court that called the Court of Owls, and they were all a part of everything going on in Gotham City. Secrets, like they had their hands in everything, and they had their own secret, like assassin or whatever called the Talon, which through the years they found out a way with that Dionysium, which played a part in the metal, to put them on ice and bring them back when they needed them, kind of like
Underworld.
Winter Soldier almost.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, similar to that, like when they said in the Marvel movies. And yes, Mike said Court of Owls was very well done. Very true. And then you come to find out that through that Dick Grayson was a descendant of one of the Talons. Yeah. So. Whoa! I know, right?
So cool. You know we had Keanu Reeves here.
Whoa! Keanu Reeves as Batman would be amazing.
Actually, that would be really cool.
That's what. Yeah.
You know what
see?
they really need? They need a guy that played a sparkly vampire to play him.
no.
I'm. The jury's out on that one.
I'm looking forward to it.
He's done other stuff than Twilight,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
but
What is he known for?
Cosmopolis.
What?
Cosmopolis.
Cosmopolis.
we're talking about Robert Pattinson. For those of you who don't know, he was cast as the new Batman. A lot of people are upset about it because they can only associate him with Twilight, which was my initial reaction. But I have to go back in the history of Batman. Like, people said the same thing about Michael Keaton, same thing about Jack Nicholson about the Joker. Heath Ledger they all were upset about those, but they all turned out to be brilliant choices. So I'm willing to give him a shot. I will judge his performance on his performance. I think he'll be all right. He looks, from the fan art, him in the cowl looks pretty good. I gotta say. So it'll be interesting. Batman Beyond, Keanu as an older Bruce Wayne. Yes,
that would be cool.
That would be cool. That was Jesse commented that.
I was thinking maybe instead what was the universe where Batman's dad is Batman?
Yeah, there's
Earth 2?
No, it's not Earth 2.
But that one. That one should be played by Keanu Reeves.
That one? Yeah, okay. That'd be a cool one.
All right.
You talking like Flashpoint?
Yeah, that was Flashpoint, but I don't remember what Earth that was on. There was a story where Flashpoint where instead of Bruce's parents dying in the alley, Bruce died, and then his dad went on to become Batman, a gun-toting Batman, and his mom went on to become the Joker.
It would just be like John Wick, just with a Batman coat.
Instead of the dog getting killed. Okay.
That's terrible.
I don't know. I kind of miss the comics where Batman was just slapping people.
Yeah, those are funny.
And they're great memes.
They're amazing memes.
Jason Maltese says Batman Beyond movie is needed.
Very much so. Even if they don't get Keanu Reeves, they could always bring Michael Keaton back as an older Batman and get some young actor to play
Terry McGinnis.
Okay, so what is everybody's favorite Batman movie? George, I'll start with you this time. What's your favorite Batman movie?
Movie?
Yeah.
The one we just watched.
The 89 Batman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris?
You know which one. It's Ice to Meet You.
Oh.
Is that two?
No, that's Batman and Robin.
Oh.
That was the best. Oh, my gosh.
We need a Batman Beyond movie, but only if Arnold plays Mr. Freeze's head.
Yes.
I like that. That's nice.
That's nice. I like it.
That's nice.
You could have picked anyone. Like, I would have accepted Batman Forever
I
at
love
least.
it. I really do.
That's true. I forget. You were how old when that movie came
I
out?
was like 6.
3.
Okay. So I guess that's your Batman.
It was like all nice and flashy, and there was the nice Batmobile, and then
Had-
there's Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and there's like ice skating, and I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of cool.
So-
Nice to meet you.
So many bad puns. Everybody just
Chill.
chill.
No.
That was the start of my humor when I was growing up. Was just
Jason.
Thank
See,
you,
here we
Jason.
go. Jason hit it on the head. Batman and Robin is the worst movie on the planet.
I'll see you
The
outside.
worst movie.
It's worse than Blues Brothers 2000.
It is.
Oh,
okay.
and we don't even talk about that movie.
Seriously?
Oh, that movie does not exist in the world.
You hurt my heart.
Boots, what's your favorite Batman movie?
Well, you can say what you want about the 89 Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I think Batman Returns is very, very underappreciated.
I hear you.
The relationship between him and Selena, culminating at the what?
No,
Using
sorry.
big words.
I'm laughing at Mike's comment. Sorry.
Okay, come on, pay attention.
I am. I'm also paying attention.
Culminating at the ball where they finally realize who they are.
Yeah, that
Beautifully written.
I agree. That is great.
And it still makes me tear up.
Yeah, right on. And you can't beat Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age. Yeah, Mike had to comment that. Thank you.
Get to the
Appreciate it.
chopper.
Oh,
Stick
man.
around.
My favorite Batman movie. I mean, it's hard not to say the 89 Batman because it's just, grew up on it. That, was a Batman as a kid. But I'd have to say Dark Knight is a close second.
Like the first one?
Just the Dark Knight, yeah. With Heath Ledger as a Joker.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Just Heath Ledger's performance was brilliant, and I loved the psychotic, sociopathic. They nailed it with that one because he told two different stories of how he got the scars on his face, and as if they were the legit story. And to me, that's just like, wait a minute, you said whoa, which
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder if he was psychotic or if he was actually just playing it.
Right.
Because if you watch when he grabs the gun, he puts the gun against his head with Two-Face. He's got his hand on the hammer.
Yeah.
And so the gun's not going to go off even if he did pull the trigger. So
True.
yeah.
The first 2 hours of Dark Knight. That's Ruby's comment.
Because it's a half an hour too long.
Jesse said Mask of Phantasm, anyone?
Oh, yes.
I have not seen that all the way through.
Oh yeah, Mask of Phantasm.
That's the animated movie,
Yeah.
which was great,
Yeah, that
what I saw.
it is as close to a movie as you can get while still being an animated feature.
Okay.
It's got Kevin Conroy's Batman, and Mark Hamill's Joker, but it's more adult than just I mean it's not it's not adult as in vulgar or I don't want to come across as that, but
Right.
the writing is a little bit more adult than anything
what
else
they
that was
do
animated
with
at
on
that
the
time.
animated series. Yeah. Jamie says Dark Knight Rises is underrated with Tom Hardy as Bane.
I can't see that movie without thinking of the YouTube video where they dubbed over Bane's things, like talking about eating healthy and all that stuff.
No one took me seriously until put on the mask.
No, what was the one?
Yeah.
No, it's like
we all must better ourselves, starting with food. It was
you're starting to look like a ham sandwich. Whatever it was, I can't remember.
Jason asked a question, which leads into one of the topics I was going to bring up. So thank you, Jason. He says he has a question for all of us. Which Batmobile is the best? Yeah. George, what would you say is your favorite Batmobile?
Again, you gotta. It's basically my first one was this. Was the Michael Keaton one. And that was the only Batmobile that was used in more than one movie. So it's like I don't know. It's like I love that Batmobile because like at the time all it was like I think it was a Corvette that was just
it was such a mishmash of other car parts. I think it had like Toyota taillights.
And seriously, it's an extremely impractical car.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Except when it has shields up, then it's very practical.
Yeah, it's like, well, what's the shields protecting it from? Doesn't it lock?
Right.
It's like shields up. I don't want any bird poop on my car. But it's like, I guess the next one would have been. I guess if it wasn't for that one, it would have been the. You can shoot me if you want. The Batmobile from Batman v Superman.
That one's interesting.
Yeah,
that's a little sleeker than the Batman Begins one,
right?
But it's still heavily military looking.
Yeah, and it's a lot like the one in Dark Knight Rises, I guess. But sort of. But I don't know. That one's a little more practical. So I guess if I was going with style points, I would go with the '89 Batmobile.
Yeah, that one had a good look to it, for sure. Chris,
when I first saw it, I wanted to build a car.
Oh yeah,
I was going to take my I think it was a '76 Honda Civic, and I was going to say, all I need is some Bondo, and it'll be looking great.
Chris, what's your favorite Batmobile?
Legitimate Batmobile, the Tumbler.
Okay.
Because it's practical, and I love the backstory where it's just a military vehicle that he just painted black. Because he just has money. He's like, oh, this will be fine. I'll just buy this. And then non-canon, the Mythbusters, when they made their own version of the Batmobile, they just like take an old beat-up car and they just tape a bunch of stuff on top of it and spray paint it black.
Wow.
That's what I was doing with the Civic.
Yeah, it was cool.
I had so many toilet paper rolls.
Boots, what's yours?
I'd have to say 66 Batmobile.
Yeah,
that one is
with the red?
slick. Yeah.
Oh, that is hot.
Love the red pinstriping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the flames.
And they had
Makes
their
it go
own
faster.
they had their own mantra to start it.
Yeah.
Turbos to thrust, blah blah,
Yep.
all that stuff.
Turbines to speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that one would have been my favorite, but Jesse and Jason both hit it on the head. The animated series Batmobile is amazing.
Yeah, but that one in real life would be even more
It'd be like 40 feet long.
Yeah.
practical. Yeah, exactly.
I don't care. You can drive on rooftops with that thing, like
basically
Jesse said.
It's like they took the prop from like you'd have to take the prop from like 2001. You know, the monolith, and then just put wheels on it.
Yep.
You know,
Done.
Okay.
You
Let's
know
do
like
it.
the cartoon shtick where like a extraordinarily long limo drives by and it just like keeps going and going and going. That's what I imagine. Except the Batmobile's just going, and then there's the flames in the back.
Why not?
What's funny, there's a you all know what the Red Green Show is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a Red Green Show where okay, the Red Green Show is a
It was an old show on PBS.
Canadian. Wasn't it Canadian?
Canadian.
Red
Yeah,
Green
Canadian
show. Is that
show.
like Luigi and Mario?
No, it was the dude. He like used to fix stuff with duct tape and everything.
You never watch PBS?
No.
I know what it is. I don't know.
So anyhow, the Red Green Show. Old guy, always wears flannel. He always has like redneck projects.
Okay.
He turned a bus into the Batmobile by switching
By sheer will.
the driver's area around, so he had the bus in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And terrifying.
I know.
But I don't care. That's all that matters. It's amazing. What is everybody's favorite Batman gadget? Jason also brought that up. It's all about the gadgets.
I'll go first with this.
Go for it, because you got one
It's
in mind.
the shark repellent bat spray.
Oh, you stole mine!
Oh, come on.
Seriously? Yeah. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it was in the
I thought you were making it up.
the
It was the
60s movie. Yeah, yeah.
Repellent
Shark
bat spray.
repellent bat spray, and if it doesn't work, just hit the shark with the can.
Yep.
Yep.
'Cause
Yeah.
Sharks.
I'm sorry, but that
Sharks' lethality is due to a can.
yes, aluminum
Aluminum
is
can.
their weakness.
Oh, you found my weakness. I must retreat.
Well, at least it's not like their home planet. Because if their
Radio-
weakness was their home planet, that would be just annoying.
It's
That's right,
radioactive. bits of their
like
own
Mike just said. Yeah, you never leave home without your shark repellent. Never. You never know. You just never
Isn't
know
that
what's
just
gonna happen.
pepper spray? Does pepper spray work underwater?
I don't
No,
know.
you get it when the shark's coming out of water. There you go.
Yeah.
No, all right.
When he's coming up on the ladder with you, that's when you use the shark repellent.
You know when the scene in Jaws where they're like ripping off the boat and stuff like that. That's when you get in there. Like,
There you go. George, what's your favorite bat gadget?
I don't even want to say now.
Oh.
It's so mundane. I'm gonna like ask him, and he's gonna tell me what's my favorite. Come up with something. Okay. The bat spray. No. It's okay. I'm sorry. Mine is the grappling hook gun.
Okay.
It's
It's
iconic.
basic. It's iconic, but it's like it's. I don't think I've seen a Batman comic or movie without it in it.
Yeah, I want a grappling hook gun. Why not?
Well, it rocks. I mean, it's.
You can
I'm
get
sorry.
you can get
Well,
us
it can
into
get
places.
you. It can get you places quickly, unless you lie about your weight, like in the movie. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
So,
I have a
what?
question. Is that only because that's as close to flying you can get with the...
I knew you were going to go there. I knew it. I knew it.
Is it or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but when Batman does that, he goes, "I'm just like Superman."
Oh.
He does not sound like that.
No,
he's
he
not a
doesn't.
falsetto.
And I'm not allergic to green rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Oh, that's
True.
it's just my home planet. It's okay.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm going to take a piece of my apartment and take it and radiate it and see if it's like.
Are you going to build up an immunity to it?
Maybe.
Well, we haven't heard from the audience.
Yeah, we have.
Oh. Well, I mean verbally.
Well, they've been commenting.
But what if they're not on their phone?
Huh?
What
But
if they're not on their phone?
They're all on their phones. They've been commenting.
Okay, fine. They're not.
Yeah, they're not.
These two fine-looking people.
Yeah.
What is your favorite gadget? That's mine too.
I totally agree. Oh. Dang it.
Oh, Spencer just said the batarang.
I'd like to change my answer.
That was going to be mine.
Better.
So it's both of mine have been stolen. So I got to think of another one now.
See?
Any one of the vehicles, favorite
Yeah,
bad
that
gadget.
counts.
Well, yeah. Does that count?
Yeah, the bat.
Well, I mean, if that counts, like I like the air
The glider?
the plane that they had in Dark Knight.
Oh, the bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
that
it
was
was just
awesome.
called the bat. Yeah.
Mm.
That was
The
awesome.
Batacopter.
No, it's just called the bat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the batarang. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the throwing
shuriken.
stars.
Claw?
No,
No, they're like throwing stars.
They were like throwing stars, but they were bat shaped.
Yeah.
They're bat shaped. Oh, like the throwing stars.
Now, see, I like the
That's what I
comic
just
ones.
said.
I like the comic ones better. They were kind of half moon shaped.
That was the
With the s-
batarang, though.
No, they
Doesn't
were the
Moonlight-
shuriken.
Moon Knight has those.
Sorry.
Marvel's Batman.
I like it.
Jesse says the utility belt
Hey, that was mine. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
and the cape lets him glide like he does.
I like the middle button on Batman's belt because he just presses it and then all of his problems go away. Like, oh no, we're underwater. Well, if I press this button, then suddenly I can breathe underwater.
I
or-
press mine every time you show up to the podcast, and it doesn't work.
Will he go away this time? No, he's still here.
How about his bank account?
Yeah, there you go. That funds all of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
Yeah, can the
401k
Batcave
will
be
solve
one?
these
Money,
problems.
money can't buy love, but
Sure.
it can buy
Is the bat is
batarangs.
one big gadget.
Yeah, that houses all the gadgets.
I
Yeah.
love my batarangs. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Mike hit one that's pretty good. He said the brief time the ears on his cowl were detachable projectiles.
What?
Yeah,
What?
actually,
Seriously?
they said though that they've always been detachable projectiles. They've just never used it. They're just on
And
a
that-
short
Does he
period
just
of time.
like bend over and like press buttons on his back?
Yeah,
Shut up.
the picture is he some dude standing in front of him and dink, they're shooting out of his head into somebody's face.
I've
terrible.
never seen.
Yeah,
that.
I never saw it until
Wow.
just today.
I honestly, I've never heard of a Batman comic or movie where he used the ears on his head as
Yeah.
a weapon.
Yeah.
Ever. Not even to
Does he
charge
headbutt
the-
people?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not earbud people.
Um,
Don't earbud people.
No.
No.
I don't, gotta say it's not necessarily a gadget, but it's probably the smartest thing he did was putting the big giant symbol on his chest, because then people will aim for that target as opposed to shooting him in the head.
Is that what that's for?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good lord! There's a bat on his chest. Boom, boom.
Oh, shoot the other thing.
I gotta help this guy.
If I shoot the bat,
And it was
takes-
also easily trademarkable.
Right, that too.
So, way to go, DC.
Hey,
Yep. License.
what is everybody's favorite villain? Chris, we'll start with you.
Pass.
I told you. I told
you
you.
knew that
you'd
was
say
coming.
that.
I know you heard.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not passing. You know exactly which one it is. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Mr. Freeze?
I love Mr. Freeze because he's kind of like he's a villain, but he's got good reasons to be a villain, and yeah. Anyway,
Okay. Mr. Freeze, Jamie commented. He said the Riddler's his favorite.
okay, yeah.
Good,
that's pretty
good choice. Good choice. Very cerebral. Calendar Man.
Nice
Okay, nice pull.
What about Mustard Man?
Seymour.
mustard man. What about
How do you?
Oh,
How do you
did he add more?
what about relish?
I'm just kidding. The Penguin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It said Seymour. He's like, just kidding. The Penguin's his favorite.
wow.
Calendar Man, though, not bad. I mean, very underrated.
1966 Riddler from.
From the '66 Batman. Yeah, Frank
All right.
Gorshin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great, brilliant. George, you got a favorite? Oh, sorry. Jesse said Hush.
Oh,
Danny DeVito Penguin.
Huh? Who?
Ruby says Scarecrow.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Yeah, Hush is a character. No.
no.
Hush is a villain.
Yeah,
He
they
was
just did a
actually like
comic.
an old childhood friend of Bruce Wayne's.
Thomas.
Tom Elliott, I think it was
Yeah,
his name.
yep.
Tommy Elliott.
Yeah, and he ended up becoming a villain named Hush. It was a series they did. It was in the comics called Batman Hush, and it was very, very well written. I think that was Paul Dini that wrote it or something. Which Paul Dini was one of the main guys to get the animated series going.
Okay.
Ruby and Abba say Scarecrow, and Sarah says Danny DeVito's Penguin. Jake Phillips says Mark Hamill's Joker from the animated series and the Arkham games.
Yeah. Mark Hamill all the way.
I don't know. I'd say mine would be Solomon Grundy.
Born on a Friday? No, sorry, Monday?
Yeah.
What?
Tuesday?
What?
Wow. Well, I mean, think about it. It's like it doesn't matter. You kill him.
He comes back at the swamp, right?
Yeah. It's just a continual, thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Fair enough. Oh, boy. See, the most obvious choice for me is the Joker, but that's just because
Yeah.
you think Batman, you think the Joker.
Yep.
But I gotta say Bane.
I like that.
Which
I like
Just Bane.
Just Bane in general.
Comics.
Yeah.
He was the only one to break the bat.
Mhm.
Everybody else is putting him through the ringer, and
Mentally and physically.
yeah, but he
What
broke
about
him.
Selena Kyle?
She's not necessarily. I mean, she is a villain, but I mean, they almost got married. So I mean,
Broke him. No.
fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
He broke his heart.
You got me there. But yeah, I'd have to go with Bane just because, and it's not, and Bane got a bum rap in your favorite movie there, Chris. They
Yeah,
played him as just a big dumb lackey,
Jeep Swenson, that poor guy.
right?
Yeah. For playing that.
Yeah.
No.
But
See, Bane is supposed to be a
cerebral.
very intelligent. Yeah,
was-
and yes, does use
The Venom to make him stronger. But I mean, he decided to blow up the wall of the Arkham Asylum and let loose all the villains, and then just sat back and watched while Batman took care of everybody and ran himself ragged. And then when he was all done with that, then he swooped in and just broke his back.
Yep, and that's in the Nightfall.
And that's why, that's why
Storyline.
Nightfall's
Yep.
one of the better stories. So, yeah.
Yep. Oh, thanks for giving it to me. I'd have to say that my favorite Batman villain would have to be Superman.
Hey.
Okay.
I accept your answer.
You're gonna have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, explain a little bit.
Explain why. Well, because Superman is nigh invulnerable, right?
Is not invulnerable?
Is nigh near.
Just say
near.
near.
I'm sorry, I like that word. Nigh.
fair enough.
He's Bill Nye Invincible,
Yep.
right?
Okay. And in The Dark Knight Returns, Superman had Bruce's hand at his throat, and Bruce said, "I want you to remember this is the day that I almost killed you."
Right.
And then he stops. He has a heart attack, but yeah. But no, I like the balance, because Superman is your Boy Scout.
Right.
He is white bread America.
Right.
Lawful good.
And
Well, yes,
Bruce Wayne doesn't trust that. I get that.
Yeah.
He can't trust it because it's like
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Because down and dirty, Batman's a criminal. He's a vigilante. He's going outside the law, which Superman abides by.
Chaotic good.
Yeah. So yes, my vote is Superman.
Okay. I like it. So this brings us to the topic that Chris wanted us to discuss.
the Star Destroyer.
I did what?
Chris,
Oh,
what was your question?
What was my question? It was like a week ago.
It was more than a week ago.
Do the thing where you stretch out the question until it comes to you.
If we were Batman villains,
bad guys, what would our lackeys look like? Was
yes,
that the
yeah.
question?
Your question was, if we were Batman villains, what would our henchmen look like?
Yeah. there we
Since it's your question, I'll let you start.
I would be copyright infringement man, and I would have stormtroopers as my name. I would love to see Batman beat up a bunch of stormtroopers. Are you kidding me?
That would be awesome. I'd be down with that.
Well, Batman would be safe because there's terrible shots.
Yep.
Hey, no, they're good shots. They were told not to kill them. We've been over this.
Okay. Tomato.
Potato, shut the
Front door.
Boots, if you were a villain, what would your henchmen look like?
Well, I would have to say I did really enjoy the purple leather coats.
Okay.
I mean, you can't go wrong with
No.
that. With my face, with my
With your face on 'em? Okay.
right there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So what you're saying is that you'd be the Joker?
I'm not saying I'd be the Joker, but I'd be the Joker.
Okay.
Yep.
Boots or George?
I already went.
Sorry. George, what would you say you're?
Boots, second opinion.
Sorry,
Tuxedos.
George. What would your?
I would be called.
Oh.
My name would be called the Dicer,
Okay.
and I would have two minions dressed up as Bebop and Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
jeez.
But humans dressed up in like what do you call it, the guys that for like basketball teams and stuff like that, like the mascots like the mascot
God.
big costumes.
It wouldn't be like the rubber horse head. You know,
It
like
is now.
Yep, there you go. The rubber rhino and warthog head.
Exactly.
Right on.
How about you?
Mine?
Boots, what do you think?
I like it. I mean, I would definitely have to go with the rubber head.
Mine, I would not have any because I would not be a villain. I'd be a sidekick.
Okay, that is.
I know.
That is a cop
Sorry,
out.
that was a total cop out, and
That
I did it
was,
as a
yeah.
joke.
I'd
Better be a joke.
I'd like to change my answer. My name's gonna be Dicer, and I'm gonna be taking on the sidekick.
No, I'm take another cop out. They would probably wear like little green derbies and white shirts with like those
Are you
arm
s-
things around them, suspenders,
And do a
and
Are you
podcast
saying
with
that
you every
you-
Sunday.
and they kind of talk like this.
Are you saying that you'd have an army of leprechauns?
No, I'd be the leprechaun. They'd be my lackeys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leprechauns?
Leopard or
No, like
Uh,
leprechaun.
Mike commented. He says, "I would have my minions be naked, saves on dry cleaning, and Batman would feel too awkward to even fight them."
Yep.
I mean, fair enough.
I would
Valid.
have little minions in like green spandex and call them lycracons. No.
Yeah.
Lycra
See,
cons.
I would have little minions that look like bananas with various sized goggles and suspenders.
You are really pulling that copyright infringement.
Peanut butter jelly time. What's everybody's favorite bat suit?
Bat
Bat
suit.
suit.
Yeah, like the look.
The special suit that he did, the one in the latest movie to beat up Superman.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
A la like Dark Knight
Affleck.
Returns.
Affleck.
Batfleck.
Do you
Batfleck.
bleed?
That's my favorite one too. So
I like that. Have you read Dark Knight Returns? Have you read Dark Knight Returns?
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
It's
when you talk, I hear.
my copy's on the table over there if you want to
There you
borrow
go.
it on
You
the
should
way
borrow
out.
that.
All right.
That's okay. There's also one other person that's never read Dark Knight Returns, even though she got it for Christmas.
Oh look, she's not in the room.
No, she's
No,
not in
that's-
the room. She's listening right now,
Is she?
and I'm going to shame her. Abba.
Yeah, he
Shame.
wasn't talking about his wife.
No.
Hey.
Oh no, I
Read
didn't
it.
think Ruby really. Oh, sorry.
The
Are
Arkham.
we using real names? Or
Yeah,
at least-
we have been.
I just switched the letters around.
Yeah. Jamie says the Arkham
Ooh,
Knight
that-
suit was pretty good. I like it.
I like the George Clooney suit.
Oops. You know, that was a really good
And
suit.
we're back.
And
The blue
you
scrubs.
like the nipples on the bat suit.
I like bat nipples. I'm sorry.
All right.
Now, would a bat have 6
6 what?
nipples?
nips?
Yeah, a bat would.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So wouldn't
but
it be
Batman
going
though. Yeah, they
So-
should have met in the middle and gave
Yeah.
him 3.
Yeah.
Just
there you go.
3.
Just one extra.
Wow. Okay.
Jason says the Batman versus Superman suit. I agree. That's a good one. Nips on suit. Yeah, he's just commenting on that.
But Alicia Silverstone, nothing.
Nope, no nips.
No.
Boots, what's your favorite bat suit?
I would have to say the Sandy Cholera. The one, it's a lot like the animated series.
Okay.
It's from the Batman Dead End.
Okay. Oh,
It's
okay.
just real simple gray suit,
Mm,
you know, with the black symbol.
right.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I also like the Dark Knight Returns, blue cowl, gray
Oh, yeah.
symbol. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's good. But also, I still got a soft spot for the '89 bat suit
with the extra points on the symbol.
Always will have that. All right, so if you guys had to rank the actors who have played Batman, start at the bottom and go to the top.
Can we turn this one off
George
real quick?
Clooney number 1,
We turn
George
that-
Clooney number 2, Adam West number 3.
There
George
you're
Clooney
off.
number 4. Am I off? Really?
No, you're on.
No, you're so
No, you're
good.
off.
Oh.
You're off.
So,
Go ahead, speak freely.
So yeah, go ahead.
No judgment.
Chris, why don't you rank the actors who played Batman for us, and go whatever order you want to.
You have to rank all of them?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
I'm gonna give you a top something. I don't know until I run out. Adam West for one, because start out, gotta do whatever, and then George Clooney,
Okay.
and then Christian Bale,
Okay.
and then Ben Affleck,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't care about the rest of them. Throwing shade.
Really?
Throwing shade.
You're not even going to mention the one that we just watched?
He was all right.
It's all right.
I honestly didn't. He's very iconic, but he's just all over the place.
You
really.
take it back.
Never.
All over the place. How?
Well, I mean,
It's black with yellow.
no, not his. Never mind. I'm not digging myself into any more of a hole.
Okay. No.
All right.
I was interested.
George,
Yeah.
what would you say your top 5 is?
Well, I got top 3.
Okay, top 3 works.
Okay, if there was a 4, it would be number 1 and Ben Affleck, Batman.
Okay.
Number 2 would be Michael Keaton,
Mm-hmm.
Batman, and number 3 would be Adam West.
Okay.
And then running at a very close 4th, George Clooney.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Here's the thing. He had that one, the one ice costume that was like it had the
Which was cool.
silvery
Yeah,
bluish.
But the costume doesn't make the man.
No, but you asked about costumes.
We're talking about. I'm
Oh, you
saying
actually used
rating the Batman.
Well, he's a handsome dude
All right, fair enough.
I love the bat card
with a great first name.
where he's like, "Oh, I'll put it on my bat card," and it just is.
That's terrible. It wasn't a MasterCard.
That was a
Yeah.
It was a Bat
horrible
MasterCard.
one.
All right, Boots.
Yes, sir.
Rank your top 5.
Rank my top 5. Well, now, I would have to say Michael Keaton,
Okay.
Adam West,
Okay.
Batfleck,
Okay.
Kevin Conroy.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody said him yet.
Jake Phillips.
Kevin.
just did-
Okay, yeah,
there we
Jake
go.
Chester.
Kevin Conroy all the way. Do I have to pick a 5th? I mean, is there really a 5th?
There is. Jason goes.
I like his last one.
Okay, I'll say Bale.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Jason said Keaton, Affleck, Bale, West, Kilmer.
Right.
I say if you mix Kilmer as Batman and Clooney as Bruce Wayne, you got a killer Batman.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No,
No, okay.
he was too Percy.
Oh yeah, he smiled in the suit and
Yeah.
no, okay.
He wanted to keep the cowl on for that one scene.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Just,
I'll give my top 5. 5 would be Christian Bale. 4 would be Batfleck. 3 would be Adam West. 2 would be Keaton, and number 1 for me is Kevin Conroy. Always will be, because he's just amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't he worked on the most?
He has been Batman the
projects,
most.
Yeah, since
All right.
'92.
Okay, we're gonna get to trivia here in just 1 second. Now, I want to go across the table and everybody give me your best "I'm Batman" in a Batman voice.
No.
Come on, Chris.
All right. I'm Batman.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
come on.
You gotta do better than that.
I'm Batman.
Okay. George.
Across the table.
Okay, well, whatever.
I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
like
We'll mix
ping
around.
pong.
All right, yeah. Sorry. Okay, fine. Boots.
I'm Batman.
Nice. I'm Batman. Yeah, could be better. George.
Rachel, I totally come back for you because I'm Batman.
Where's the trigger?
Where's the girl?
Oh, you're saying if I push this button, an explosion happens?
The greatest detective alive. Keep it PG.
I wasn't saying
I know.
exactly what that was referencing.
Okay, I'm just
People
saying.
that would know what that is would have seen it, and
I'm
they
just
know what I'm
saying.
getting. I can
I
say
know.
it without saying it.
I know how you toe the line. You go over the line.
No, I don't. Me go over the line. That's
Oh.
rich coming from you.
Oh, okay. So, well,
Sorry.
okay, I'm saying that so I don't go over the line.
You?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, so we're gonna do some trivia
Batman trivia.
for prizes. We have 3 prizes. And Jason said Batman is fantastic. Yes, those
Yes,
Batman
he
videos.
is.
If you haven't watched them, watch them. They're on YouTube. It's college humor.
I can't remember
It's,
what that guy's name is.
I can't remember
he
his
has his
name
own
either.
talk show.
Cool.
Yeah, but he's really
In
good.
order that would
He's
surprise
Hey, if
you.
you know the
good.
answer, please, chime in.
Sam Stewart
Pete
says,
Holmes. Pete Holmes.
I'm Batman. Deep
Yeah,
voice.
Pete Holmes.
Pete Holmes was his name.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. That's a great I'm Batman.
He had the
That's
best
very
one
good.
so far.
I'm
All right,
I'm
so to
Batman.
keep this fair, we've got a bucket with tickets in it.
basket,
And we
if
gave
you will.
everybody that's here raffle tickets.
Where'd you go?
So we'll draw the ticket, read the number, and then whoever it is will ask the question. Or we'll ask you the question. If you get it right, you win a prize.
The best question.
The 3 prizes are: we have a $10 gift certificate. $10 gift certificate to Andy's, which is
Batman.
plenty for a sandwich and a little bit left over to buy yourself a drink. We have a
Or a
$25
macaroon.
Amazon card.
A little bit left over at the sandwich.
Bat Amazon.
No, the
No,
money was-
left over for a macaroon because the macaroons
Or
are
75 cents. $25 gift card. You only get one choice, Sam. Sorry. Yeah, the pastor gave him his ticket, and I don't think that's fair.
Well, then he can pick the winning ticket.
All right,
One-
fair enough.
One prize.
The second prize we have is a $25 gift card to Amazon.
Amazon.
And then the number one
Jumbo.
prize is a Funko Pop. That's an 80th anniversary one. It's the scene from the end of the '89 Batman where Joker's falling off the building, and it's great. It's brilliant.
And the number
I'm-
one prize is
No, that's not a prize.
really.
That's
back
not a
rub.
prize.
You won't
from
go on a
Chris.
date. Yeah, back rub and go on a date for a good cause.
With Chris.
What's the cause? What's
You
the
haven't
cause?
done anything yet. Take one for the team.
I don't think. Okay,
Got youth on your side.
5 of the people in the audience I'm related to.
Oh, I'm good at that.
I like where you're going with that one. It's
I
not
don't
canon.
know. Anyways, so here we go. For the first one, the last 3 numbers on the ticket are 112.
Uh-oh.
That's
Uh-oh.
Ruby.
Uh-oh.
All right, this
right.
one's for the Andy's gift certificate.
Let me point out which one not to give her.
why don't you just read it? Why don't you?
No, because I don't want. Don't give her that
She knows that one. I
Yeah,
know
she
that.
knows that one.
Check.
The eyebrow of shame.
All right.
that you got.
Hi.
Okay, here's your question, Ruby. Who is Batgirl related to?
Commissioner Gordon.
Yep. Winner! She wins the gift certificate. Yay!
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yes, Batgirl is Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
Yep.
Although in
Oh, why is everybody leaving now?
although in the horrible movie that is Batman and Robin, they said it was Alfred's niece.
Yeah.
All right, here, Boots.
Excuse
Yo.
me?
You pick this one.
Okay.
I'm sorry, excuse me? What
Yeah,
horrible
that-
movie?
That movie was terrible.
I'm gonna...
What a horrible movie.
And the last 3 digits are 1, 1, 1.
Who was it?
All right.
Sam? It's you? Okay. Ah, ba, 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 ba.
Give him the one I told you not to give Ruby.
Oh, he won't get that.
Hello.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello.
All right.
I don't know.
4? No, he can't even get 2.
it right, I get
Okay, fine.
Where does Batman send his most twisted foes for rehabilitation?
This is... Hey, don't whisper over there.
No, you can't ask him.
We can hear you.
Yes. Wow, you actually got it. I'm surprised. Sam, you win the gift certificate to Amazon.
Nice.
All right. This is for the Funko Pop.
Make it a good one.
Make it something. Uno, tres.
Wow. We went 111, 112, 113. Okay, all right. Draw again.
Yeah.
Next.
Draw
Throw
again.
that out.
There you go.
Uno, whatever the hell that is. 109.
109. That was you, Spencer?
You.
All right.
Goodness gracious. All right.
All right.
Well, fair enough.
Spencer.
All right, Spencer. Name 4 actresses to play a Catwoman. Halle Berry does not count.
Yes,
It's
it's
for
the
the-
biggest prize.
Have you seen the prize?
Yeah, I could probably sell that for $100.
4 of them.
Michelle Pfeiffer,
Okay.
Anne Hathaway.
Okay.
He's 2 more in than I know.
Mm-hmm.
Why
You're-
can't I pick her?
Because
No.
she's not Catwoman.
No. See, this is why you didn't.
What the heck?
Come on. Do we have a time limit?
I'm out.
10.
Huh?
I don't know. I
No.
only know
Eight.
2 apparently.
No. All right. Sorry, buddy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Julie Newmar.
Yep. Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt,
That's a kid.
and Lee Merriweather.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Sorry, buddy.
All right.
Well, your
your ticket's not
doesn't
in
go
there.
back in.
It's a one and done kind of thing there, Junior.
104. Oh, Jamie.
All right.
Now the big
Oh
question.
boy. All right, you pick a question.
I'll pick. Okay.
Oh boy.
No pressure. No pressure at all. Dead air.
Those are all really. Here, I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Name 2 actors to play the Riddler.
Oh, and it's your favorite villain too.
Well, I know Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Okay.
The best.
Yeah, absolutely.
We mentioned one in the podcast as well too.
And who's the animated? I knew the actor.
Do 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 do.
I don't think I got it.
Oh man.
Ah,
Oh. Well, the one that we said earlier from the '66 Batman was Frank Gorshin.
and there was also John Aston,
Yeah, from the original.
who was also Gomez Adams.
Yep.
The original.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the one
Adamson.
from the animated series then?
That is a good question.
You why don't you look that up?
I don't know.
All right, here we
Look
go.
that up.
110. Morgan.
All right. And Jesse Smith says he won.
Yeah, he's probably Jesse's probably won all of these.
Congratulations, Jesse.
You don't want a mic?
Okay.
Why not? Okay.
Who killed Batman's parents? Now we're talking comics. Really? Huh? No. It was in the '89 Batman movie, but no, it was Joe Chill, which they also reference that in the Nolan-verse Batmans.
Yep.
So, all right. We're making it tough for this last one. Okay.
Is it really tough?
No, for us it's not.
Yeah.
But
John Glover was the
Glover.
who also did Lionel Luthor on Smallville?
Yeah, he's the
Like
one
from
who-
Cloverfield?
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
surprised you
Really?
didn't do the.
Wow, you
He
had
played Lionel Luthor on Smallville.
What?
He also played the dad, too.
That's the second chance I gave you to do the Smallville theme song. There it is. Every time we mention Smallville, he always busts out with the theme song. All right, 106. Oh boy.
Oh.
Now-
Yes.
all right, Mom. This one's pretty easy.
It has to be easy.
Who is the Joker's girlfriend?
I think that qualifies.
Lois Lane.
No, that's Superman's girlfriend. It is.
She's also Batman's girlfriend.
It's Harley Quinn. She was his psychiatrist, and then
Yeah.
I guess you guys didn't see Suicide Squad.
Here, let me read the next one.
Okay, 105.
We'll see if
Is that Drew?
we're
All
gonna
right.
Hey.
I know.
Okay.
You're gonna know it.
We
You're
got
gonna
a
know
hard
this.
one
You're gonna
for
know
you.
this.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I mean, we'll see. Just I mean, this is honestly.
That's from
Just to see-
It's part of the Batman canon.
It
yes.
is.
All right.
You're canon.
It completely is.
All right.
Okay, your question. What is yellow, and you can write with it?
A pencil? I don't know.
Oh.
Ah, that is true, but that's not the answer I was looking for. Does anybody know that? What is yellow, and you can write with it?
No idea.
Yeah, way to go, buddy. I told you not to pick that one.
What? I like that one.
I know, fair enough.
I'm looking at the
It-
answer.
it's a ballpoint banana.
It's dumb.
It's a
It was from the 60s Batman, right?
Did you say ballpoint banana?
A ball.
I heard banana, but I didn't hear ballpoint.
My
from it.
gosh.
Okay.
That's the stupidest
Yeah.
thing.
What's red and black and blue and
What?
what?
Okay.
What's black and blue and
No, it's like-
107.
107.
George Clooney.
Dad?
Uh-oh.
Okay. You got one more.
One more question. No, we don't. We got this one.
Ballpoint banana,
okay.
really?
Yeah, that works.
I have never heard that in my
Ballpoint
whole-
banana.
Sam Miller.
What are Batman's parents' names?
Mom and Dad.
Official names.
Again, technically correct, but
Thomas, and I don't know the mother.
Oh.
Where'd you get that name from?
Oh my gosh, we're running out of tickets here.
Yep.
It's Thomas and Martha.
We'd have more questions if you quit reading off the answers.
Who else has a mother named Martha?
Valid point. I'm sorry.
Who else has a Martha
Yeah,
named
Clark.
mother?
Yeah, Clark
Batman.
Kent.
Yeah.
108.
George Clooney.
108.
Okay.
Okay.
She left. Okay. 102. Sarah.
We'll give you the hardest one we have, and it's not a ballpoint banana, I promise.
Hey,
I'm
then look something up. I'll keep our guests entertained.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I know
here-
you're right. I shouldn't have been reading off the answers. You're right.
Okay, here's another riddle for you. What weighs 6 ounces, sits in a tree, and is very
That's not your
dangerous?
question, but if you get it right, then I'll give you the prize. Say it again.
I will. You ready for me to say it again?
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
What weighs
Whenever you're ready.
What weighs
How
6
you doing?
ounces, sits in a tree, and is very dangerous?
Close.
What, Batman?
A,
No.
a sparrow with a machine gun.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not your question, because we would
No.
never put anything on like that again to some poor
Okay.
pedestrian.
Well,
I'm sorry,
but it's
by the
canon.
way.
All right. What Batman villain formerly worked as a zoologist?
Oh.
Killer Croc, the Penguin, Poison Ivy, or Man-Bat?
I should know this.
Not to put you on the spot.
I'm just going to throw one out there. Poison Ivy?
No.
No.
Oh, boy. Well, I think there's only one left in here. 103. Yeah, don't go far. It was Man-Bat, by the way. Man-Bat.
Fighter of the Batman.
Okay. Which of these Bat villains was first introduced? Mr. Freeze, Catwoman, the Penguin, or the Riddler?
I'm going to have to go with the Penguin.
Mm.
Nope.
It was Catwoman.
Really?
Okay. Well, throw
Throwing them back in.
him back in. If you already won one, we'll... Okay. 108. That was Alexis, right? 112. That was you. Okay. I was not expecting this. 106.
KHQ.
Oh, okay. Here you go, Mom.
George Clooney.
What was?
No.
You got one?
No, I like the next one.
Okay. What was Alfred the Butler's original family name? Beagle, Pennyworth, Wyndham, or Chatsworth?
Pennyworth.
No.
What?
It was Beagle.
After the.
Original?
Yeah, original.
Wow.
Was his original in Batman 16? His name was Alfred Beagle.
Then when did it change to Pennyworth?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm going to change my last name.
All right, 104. All right, Jamie.
Let's go. Run to fight.
What was Bat Hound's name? Ace, Champ, Bert, or Lucky?
Lucky?
It was Ace.
You are, however, not lucky.
I thought multiple choice would be better. All right, 111.
Yeah,
Okay.
get that out of there.
Pass.
Pass.
109. Spencer?
All
All
right.
right.
Run to.
Who was the Earth 2 daughter of Batman and Catwoman? Huntress, Katana, Indigo, or Oracle?
Indigo Montoya?
No. That's Inigo Montoya, though.
Oh, sorry.
I'm thinking. The Huntress?
Yes.
Let's go!
Yay!
Well, that was relatively painful.
Sorry. I shouldn't have been giving the answers. I should have.
Hey, no
I should
worries.
have kept going.
Well, I appreciate the bat riddles.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that is all that we have for this evening. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate you. The people that drove an hour and a half to come eat cake and watch a movie with us. And popcorn and all sorts of goodness. We appreciate your support. Everybody out there watching right now, anybody who's listened to the podcast, we appreciate everything. Thanks to First Baptist Church and everybody else who helped out with this. So we really appreciate it. This has been the Fat Irish Nerd for podcast for this week. I've been Keith Patrick.
I've been Chris.
I've been Jorge.
I am Boots.
I am Vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman. Take it easy, everybody.